Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome back. Alright, welcome back everyone. The squash thing. That squash thing. Alright, California style pizza kitchen, Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, I'm not a big on pineapples, but not on pizza. I would eat it if I had to. Honda has looked looking kind of chunky at the moment. Alright. With the window closed, I missed all the ambulance sounds. Hey, Mr. Coffee Sierra. That was you. Oh, okay. Yeah, pineapple on pizza. Disgusting. So, disgusting. Disgusting. Is it like... Never mind. All right. Sparkle Force, Stefano 8, Richard Brenton. Mr. Coffee's in the house. Nice to see you back, man. Haven't been around much lately. Nedog is totally gone. Asterbate, Pirate. As long as I don't have to play Pirate in the Simul, it's alright. But he's tough lately. Welcome, everyone. Today's a rest day at the Budapest Chess Olympiad. Some people asking me for advice where to get cakes and pastries. I'm like, local guide. Flaggy local guide. I should use my account on oh, what is it called? Tour. It's that tourist website. Alright, well anyway. We're gonna be starting now in about 14 minutes. Move 11's here. Oh my god. Well, he was here. He likes to hit and run. Move 11 would never stay for more than 10 minutes and play in one of these tournaments. My friends online, Mr. Coffee, Masturbate, Morales. Oh no. Don't mention the quote, please. Did you have to do that? Bad enough I have to see it on my screen. Win with dignity. Win with dignity. Lose with grace. I don't know, man. You should do everything with dignity and grace. What kind of quote is that? Ridiculous. All right. What a memorable quote. I mean, I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life. Remember to rip up your opponent's, your score sheet on the way out the room and toss it in the trash can like Master Slaggy when very tilted. All right. Husky is in the house. Well, I haven't seen him in a long time. Online. Friends online. Hiroku re-followed. You re-followed me, Hiroku. Thank you. You lose with Tantrum. Hiroku's in the chat there. Tezzy, where are you? Move 11, gifting a tier 1 sub to Bahrain 1848. It was a great year, from what I recall. Makes you want to play some Red Dead Redemption. That was later, though. We haven't had a Red Dead Redemption stream in a long time. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for a Friday Red Dead Redemption stream at some point. It was funny because Red Dead Redemption just wasn't really popular at first, and then it's sort of becoming like a cult game now. All right. Uber Driver's in, the second highest rated player in the tournament. Thanks for the gift sub, Move 11. Guys, don't forget, it's September, and I think there's still 10% bit bonus, which has been a little stingy with the bonuses lately, but for a few days, I think it's still existing. There's a 10% bit bonus, so that you can still take advantage of that. And don't forget to start a hype train. Can I get that name off my screen? I have to say, I set the tournament up, and my first inclination was to cancel it, and start a new one. But I was too tired and too lazy, so um, I could put something over that somehow. Here, wait. Let's see the jar. Overlay donation goal, donation ticker. Donation ticker? That's donation ticker. Now that's a donation ticker. All right. Donation ticker, alert box. Alert box? It's not an alert box? Oh. What is that thing in the corner? It's not the jar overlay donation goal? No. I don't understand. That's alert box? No. Something weird going on here. What am I missing? Credits? No. What is that? Text, alert box. Event list. Yes, event list. We can put the event list there. So I don't have to see it. Block it out, man. Block it out. Just try to block it out. So, yeah. It's a blocker. Pulgar blocker. Sparkle Horse, Uber driver, Stefano 8. Richard Brenton, Asterbate Pirate. You will be notified when the tournament starts, so it's safe to play in another tab while waiting. Don't forget to donate. Support our journey to the other side of the earth. No, our journey to Portugal. Mish Dota. Asterbate with the gifts of Mish Dota. I don't know why that one didn't ring up. Maybe it did. Mish Dota. It sounds like Michida, which is Hungarian. Mish Dota. So how much time do we have here, actually? Actual time till the tournament starts. Oh, no. Actual time till the tournament starts, 8:50. Guys, today's event is Pawnda Rapid 20-0. So I know Morales will enjoy the lack of increment, particularly. Oob Driver is in, Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee's not in the tournament. I guess you're working. There's that work thing, isn't there? Mr. Coffee, move 11. The working? God. It's almost 3 o'clock there. So if you have a proper job, which I'm not sure anybody does. 10-year-old is back. The other 2100 player from Azerbaijan. We played Rafdamov. Rafdamov is really similar. They're about the same rating. They have the same country, and they play very similarly, even the openings. So, guys, what's up? Olympiad India 6-0, and the Indian women's team is in first place in the women's side too. It's total domination. Total domination by Asian teams in general, and especially India in the World Chess Olympiad here in Budapest. Rest day today. I've got a cold. I wanted to meet some friends today, but people in my house have been sick, and I picked up something, although hopefully it's not too serious. All right, Pawnda, you're looking yellow there, bro. You might want to get checked for liver function, and have me check while you're at it. Ma Sharona, bits and bobs. What does that mean? Bits and bobs. Bits and boobs. All right, I'm not going to go there. How are scores calculated? Remind me to move that thing when we get the tournament started. I just don't want to see that name anymore. Guys, got gift subs from Astrobay to Move 11. First for the week. It's our first stream of the week. There's no Monday stream lately. I might bring it back, but I mean, the morning streams in Europe just don't seem to get many followers. So it's not worth my time. Giving up the center must not here be regarded as illogical. Astrobay, we need some context for that. We're going to need some context. Yeah, well, Nimzovich was a big one. He's a big one on going against the classical principles, exceptions to the rules. But Nimzovich would trade off, let's say, the e5 or the d4 pawn, but retain like very strong control of those squares, using them as outposts. You know, they're still looking for the God particle. I mean, we don't truly understand chess pedagogically, and I think general rules only go so far. And Nimzovich was trying to and willing to, you know, go beyond what was considered to be the golden rules at that time. But the average beginner doesn't understand, you know, why Nimzovich was was allowed to play e takes f6 or d takes c5, and that's okay. You know, that's not trading off your central pawn, trading away your center. You tell that to Richard. I told Richard not to do it, and he starts looking at some Nimzovich games, he might get carried away. So what's up, everybody? How are you? We're starting here momentarily, for moments or minutes. Do we have any requests? Can I play some requests to join the team? Anyone? Any requests to join the team? We have 7 players, crushing it with 7 players. This is an arena, casual, 3 hours, 7 to 10 p.m. Central European time, Central European summertime. But you can come and go as you please. And berserking cuts your time in half. I've created a tournament with no increment so that people who berserk are not punished. So berserking becomes not only, you know, viable, but possibly mandatory in this time control, in my opinion. All right, but it's up to you. You know, if Morales doesn't like, Morales may not play, but if Morales doesn't like playing with no increment, then don't berserk. Just play, you know, 4, 5, 6 games with no berserk and get 20 minutes, and you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, 5-0 and 3+2 are about the same. But the 3+2 forces you to manage your time in a different way. All right, 7 players, that's it. Come on. Come on, get in there. I know you're waiting to get in there. I know you're waiting to get in there. I know I don't want to play Uber driver in the first game. I don't want to play Uber driver. For Christ's sake. Nobody wants to play with Uber driver. That's suicide. Strategic suicide for your tournament. 100 move draw that takes like 19 minutes and 59 seconds if you get paired with Uber driver. That can be painful and awkward. That's the kind of thing we're talking about. Okay, we're up to 8 players now. 9 with Schumacher, and Mr. Slow is here. Nice to see you guys. Mr. Slow back from tournament play. I don't know about Schumacher. The turtle is in the house. So good luck to everybody. Thanks for joining us. Bijak. 1 minute to go. 9 players. Hopefully we get to 20 or more. But I want you guys to stay and play. Do I have a right to call me a second favorite? What does that mean? Second favorite. Shockey is joining the tournament. And we've got 10 players in total. Right now, 10 players. We'll see. Call me a second favorite? Yosemite? Yosemite Sam? Is that what you said? Move 11? No move 11? No Mr. Coffee? A second favorite to win it all? Yosemite. Yosemite. That's Serbian, right? All right. I'm playing Shockey. We're doing the Berserk. Watch out for the wing gambit. He's not berserking. Shocking. Shocky. The wing gambit, please. Shockey hasn't played much lately. He hasn't been around. What has he got for the Kraken? The Kraken! Yes, Bishop G5. Bishop G5. It's a good move, but not the best move, which is good for us. Please don't play the best move. So now I normally play E6. Maybe I did play this with Shockey already, because I think, played this with a number of people. The other possibility for black there, which looks very logical, is knight on BD7. You're going with E5 immediately. So here is important. I'm supposed to trade first. But I don't remember why. I wish I remembered why I'm supposed to trade first. Oh. Oh no. So here's an interesting question. Should we consider maybe H6? Consider it and then forget it. Look, Mom. Checkmate on D8. Can't believe he's a bullet player and he didn't berserk. How could a bullet player have the patience to play 20-0? Okay, we played a lot of games. I mean, Shockey and I have over 100. Shockey. Finnish. Stream representative. Is every week different time control? Well, I try to mix it up. Peacock? Who wants to play the London system every game, right? It's not fun, and it's not fun. I think it's not fun, You want to eat the same flavor ice cream over and over again, like every single time? Because that's just disgusting, right? I go through phases, or, we have to mix it up a little bit. No, I like it just asking. There's a very deep mathematical formula behind my choice of tournament time controls. Look, Mom, a free pawn. So you see why a6 is so important in the Kraken. In this endgame, this is exhibit A. There will be no knight to b5. There'll be no nothing to b5. There goes my time. I mean, tournament playing time. Do we have any requests? Any last requests? Chess poems. Let's play. They're also rated us recently. The other day, when was it? Oh, end of Sunday Simon, when I was analyzing um, introvert chess or chess introvert, rated us. She's a strong women's player who's in Croatia, WGM. That was nice to get a new and strong player rate us. Sunday stream. Maybe we could collaborate with something there. All right. The chess owls. Owls versus pandas. So rook takes d1, knight fd7. Now you're thinking, what are you going to do? F4, knight f3. What else? A4, Nefedov. Nefedov's favorite. Nefedov, Kedvence. Kedvence. Guys, talk to me. Talk to me. I'm here. I'm here for your chess therapy. I'm a chess therapist. Black could even play bishop e7, but oh my god, man. This is some perverse. This is some perverse stuff right there. Are you threatening me? That pretty much prevents bishop e4. If h6, White has several different options available. If I play knight c6, I guess White could defend in several different ways the e5 pawn. But I like knight c6 because it stops the goddamn back rank mate on d8. You know, I'm not going to blunder back rank mate. I have in the past had some games where I would do like b6, bishop b7, but that's every little weakness counts, you know. I don't know if I want to really go there. White is slightly overextended. Talk to me, people. F4. Okay. So h6 critical now. Bishop h4, g5. Dramatic. In dramatic fashion. H6, g5 takes. I mean, g5 is a quite risky move. This knight is an extremely strong piece. I think we ought to really seriously consider like getting it out of there. Another move we need to seriously consider would be h6. The knight is extremely strong on e4. Knight b4. Greedy. Knight b4. How do you defend c2? That wasn't the plan. I'm not necessarily going to play g5, but I want to have the option at some point. I think the knight on e4 is it's just too strong. But ultimately, yeah, I mean, I don't like it. It needs to go. So I'm thinking knight c5, and then, and only then, maybe we can start talking about a g5. Maybe, but not really. Even then, looks like g5 might only be possible later. Bombast is in the chat there. Good player. Standing. Schumacher already in the lead. Pirate with 2, Schumacher with 3. You guys off to a quick start. Shockey is not berserking, not playing along with the berserk strategy. Gotta watch those bullet players, they never berserk. Anyway, I guess white's a little better, but at the same time, white has to be careful because overextension is easy to do. My bishop is blocked in. So, we need to seriously think about one of the reasons why I decided to play knight c5, besides the fact that knight on e4 is extremely strong, is, well, I can get my bishop into the game in some fashion. 0 inaccuracies, 0 blinders. Did any streamers use like text to speak? Speak to text. I'd like to be able to just say stuff and it appears in the text. Wow, interesting move, bishop d3. Nicely played, bud. All right, I'm gonna keep my mind open. Takes. What are you doing? Are you taking with a rook? Are you taking with a rook here? Are you rooking me? Are you rooking kidding me? So I think I want to take that bishop. Bishop. Yummy. That was delicious. And now the knight on e4 remains a real pain in my ass, right? But ultimately we can unplug it. First we have to watch that back rank mate again. The good old back rank mate. I love me a good back rank mate. And now I'm threatening to castle queenside. No. All right. He'll come up with some good moves, I'm sure. And there's an argument that white is still better here based on the space, even though I have 2 bishops. Space. Space face. Space in your face. I haven't crossed the 3rd rank lately. He started the game with twice as much time as me, and now he has more than twice as much time as me. I'm using too much time. He has way more time than me. I smell the blood of the light squares. Manganese. Manganese Carlson, knight b4. Well, that was the plan, man, to play knight b4, and you didn't prevent it. Why didn't you prevent it? Why didn't you prevent that? Boom. Look out. Now maybe white intends to play rook b3. I see white squares in my future. The white square bishop, the whole plan. Where is his white square bishop? Where did you go, my old friend? Aha, rook d2. All right. So that's not surprising. Back rank mate covered. Check. It's not literally check. I'm going here now. My knight's going to need to recirculate. So does it go? And by the way, I'm not interested in your a pawn. I can even play a5, knight back to a6. But I guess knight d5 is more natural. I don't think g5 is happening. The bad news is that we don't have very good control of this e5 square. So g5 kind of went out the window. You can't have everything. Our focus is on white squares. All right, I like this position. White is a little overextended. Watch the last step, man. Kraken. Yep, only one way to deal with the Kraken. Critical line. No one plays it. Sebe was like, oh, this line, yeah, this is the one problem, but no one plays it. It's unbelievable. Only variation that I'm really afraid of. They all play bishop g5. It's not even that good. Problem is this misconception. Bishop g5 just feels aggressive, you know, but it doesn't really do anything. All right, so knight f2. Now we have the option to trade at some point. The knight on b4 is homeless. I mean, bishop c5 is very tempting. Bishop c5, a3, even c3, in fact. I mean, visually, this is very, very active, but my knight is a little bit awkward. I could have also just played bishop e7 with a solid position. I'm down to 4 minutes, so we got to play it. It's a blitz game now. It is just what it is. You only live twice. That's what I didn't get. All right. So I was thinking, I'm getting a sinking feeling. I'm thinking about thinking castles. Knight d5. Bishop. Ooh. I just realized he has knight d3 here. Not a particularly great move, but not bad. Not good. You only live twice. I'm trying to figure that out, man. Don't say this crazy stuff to me. Make me try to understand it. First game. It's a long one. I might as well have played Uber Driver. Although with Uber Driver, yeah, it would be the same thing. 30 minutes. Have you read any recent chess books? Now, there are two different questions. Have you read any recent chess books that you really liked, or have you read any chess books recently that you've liked? So, does it have to be a recent chess book? I don't buy a lot of books. I will very rarely buy a chess book. Not recently. Any recommendation? My last edition was like a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't think I bought a chess book in the last 2 years. But every 2 years or so I buy a book. Lipnitsky. There's a famous book by Lipnitsky, and it was translated from Russian. I like that. that's that's my most recent read. Move 11 has a lot more book reviews than I do. You can ask him. He's a founder. Powder pieces. Powder puffs. This looks really ugly for white. Powder puff girls. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta stop thinking I have a lot of time here. Are bishops good? Should I castle at some point? Powder puff chess. Seems like I gotta win a pawn somewhere at some point, somehow. That's what I was thinking. One miscalculation. All it takes. Powder puff girls. We could get the Pixies to do like a song and put it in the book. And then power puff chess with a live soundtrack. Pixies actually did the theme song, Powerpuff Girls, or at least Black Francis did years ago. Oh my God, you have this move? I don't want to fix your pawn structure. No. No, no. That's what I said. Now what do I do? Oh, I'm threatening to trap your bishop. Making a way for rook. Lobster claws. It's a lobster. Touch my lobster. You know, there's. I love the giant lobsters. Once in a while, you get like a grandpa lobster. I spent a lot of time in New England, so we had a lot of exposure to lobster over my life, and I love the giant claws. Sometimes they'll preserve them and hang them up in like a seafood restaurant or something. Those massive, like 50, well, 50, but anyway, like 30-pound lobster claws. I mean, the claws of a 30-pound lobster. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes they're, yeah, they're usually like blue green, really cool looking. They're, this is a lobster pawn. The A pawn is a crab. It's a mere crab. I mean, H5 is just a scare tactic. My problem is my lobster rook. Rook lobster. Get it? Rock lobster. That's a famous song. C6, no. No. We might have to put a pawn on the dark squares. Let's see. E5. Oh, not necessarily, no. I think I should get the lobster rook up. Look up to my lobster. This is the first chess opening, right? H5, rook H6. Since some titled player like try to seriously recommend that opening on ChessBase, good old ChessBase. I hope when there's like a nuclear war, that ChessBase is like erased from history. So rook H6. If rook B3, B5. What's wrong with B5? Nothing. Well, he can blast me with these pawns like A4, C6, B5. Pawn blaster. I could simply play B6, then he could sack his bishop for like 3 pawns. That could get crazy. Lobster blaster. Blobster fish. Oh no. Are you serious? I do not accept that. What a good move. Rook G6 is a draw. Can't get my rook in now. You need to bring it out the other way. Prepare rook for re-entry. Rook re-entry. Rook re-entry. All right. Now that's a low center pawn loss game. Schumacher already has 3 victories? What is that? 2 wins and a draw. All right. Thanks, 10-year-old. Good job holding to a draw. We've got Ali Reza GM and Mr. Slow on the scoreboard. 10-year-old with 2 draws. Pyrat with a win and a loss. Driver with of course, you guessed it, a draw. Morales, are you playing? Prawns are shrimp. Rooks are rock lobster. We could make a seafood chess set. Welcome, everybody. How are you? Guys, don't forget, we're raising money for Portugal. Not for Portugal, but for me to go to Portugal. Don't resign. The World Senior will be here before we know it. 2 months. 2 months to the World Senior. Donate to support your favorite chess player or streamer or whatever I am. And guys, don't forget to subscribe and make our stream great again. It's a rest day here in Budapest, India, leading the Olympiad men's side, 6-0. Is just my COVID brain fog, or did you play, like, I don't know, a lot better? Better than what? I have brain fog too, but it's not too bad tonight. Better than I usually do? Yeah, maybe my brain fog wasn't as bad as your brain fog today. But you played into the Kraken, man. Bishop g5, not best. I take my Krakens very seriously. I wasn't gonna let you play the freaking, wing gambit or whatever. But I had an interesting one of those on my stream on Sunday. But the guy was really weak once he got out of the opening. Played one of your wing gambit special lines. Now what do we do? Do we expect a Slav? We do. I'm just getting a lot stronger. Look, I'm 23-18 and I'm fucking underrated, But what I make up in strength, I lack in long-term stamina. But the best thing about the World Senior this year, unlike the World Teen Championship, where they fucked me in the last round with the morning game, is that there's no morning game. World Team, they really, they killed me with that last round pairing against Yarderson. I have no time to prepare. My whole schedule's messed up. I need 1 round a day. Not in the morning. And no kids. I'm telling you, if I can play consistently 1 game a day, no morning games, and no kids, I shit you not, I can get back over 2400. But I have to be able to play under the optimal conditions. Believe it or not, I can actually play well jockey. I think I'm actually getting better, even though rating has been in a free fall for the last like 5 or 6 years. There is like there is, and by the way, I hate this variation. There is rating deflation is real. I mean, I have a friend who's playing in Olympiad, and they played a couple 15, 1600s, and this player is over 2,000. And a lot of players with these ratings, like 1500, 1600, the rating system is just whacked. I mean, that's why a lot of higher rated players are going down. You just can't have 1500s running around playing like 2000 strength. It fucks up the whole rating system. But I'm actually, even though my rating is down to 2318, I feel like I'm as good as I was when I was over 2400. It's just, I know more. A6 kind of makes a lot of my ideas not work there. I know. The Kraken is no joke. I had a serious discussion about it with the Hungarian Grandmaster Sebe Attila, who's one of the few strong players who's played it, a couple weeks ago at poker at work, and Sebe was kind of negative about it. He got it from the Slovak Grandmaster Merva, and I just got it. I thought of it on my own, but there's kind of one problem, really, and you have to play the critical line. You want to get an advantage against the Kraken. If you ask your bladder, I will never have ideal playing conditions again. Bladder enlargement surgery is always an option. I don't know. It sounds expensive. I'm just making that up. Dude, I would seriously just like pee in a bag or something if you're really serious about the game. Screw this going to the bathroom every few minutes. On takes 95. 94. What is going on here? Yeah, it's very hard for white to get anything against this freaking stupid Biancato Brunfeld. I hate it. Just hate it. It's so solid for black. It's almost like I'm not asking for a lot, but how do you get any advantage in the system at all? I don't even have a clue. I forgot the 7-year-old, 110-year-old plays the Slav. G3, not a very effective choice there. I'm not sure about A6 though. Yeah, I'm lucky, as even though I'm old, my bladder is holding up pretty well. Not bad for an old guy. Bladder's not my problem. Pawnda and I are worried about our livers. Notice I'm not drinking any alcohol. We've cut back to just drinking like 2 or 3 days a week. Give my liver a break. I figured if I'm just not an outright alcoholic, I'll probably be fine. I've always been like right on the edge of technically being an alcoholic, but just kind of like I managed to keep myself off the edge. And I don't do other drugs, so. All right. Anyway. Oh no, 92. He didn't fall for my trap. Takes. takes. This is going to be like super technical. But I think we ought to have a little chat with ourselves now. The plan was to play queen takes b7. But maybe there are other options. Queen takes b7, queen takes d4. Well, I mean, queen takes b7, queen takes d4, queen e4, queen takes b2, and he draws. My queen's hanging. Queen e3. Black has obviously some options like f5. Queen b7, queen d4. I might have an in-between move there. For starters. I do. But how effective is it? I'm not really sure. It doesn't seem that effective. I can play, let's see. Queen b7. Feels like protecting my pawn. Queen e3, f5. His king is really open there, you know, but my bishop's shut down. I don't like his dark squares, though. I feel like I'm still better here. I've got a couple of ideas. Of course, there's f3. Maybe f3 right away is just very strong. Damn, he's got so much time, though. The good thing is that he doesn't use it. He doesn't know how to use it, like most people. If I did a blog, which I'll never do, at least not public one. If I ever did make blogs, I would publish them like on, you know, Patreon or something, Patreon, whatever, privately. I'm not gonna clickbait people on this site with free blogs. It's gross. But if I ever did make a blog, I would make a blog about how badly people use their time. They have no clue. Online chess players have no clue how to use their time. They have absolutely no time skills. And 97% of online players are terrible with time management. He's got double my time, so he can afford to use more time than me, but he's not. That's the problem. Most people wait until they're already worse to start thinking. And that's totally the wrong idea. All right, queen b6 is an interesting move. I thought of this. I gotta believe I'm just clearly better here. What about bishop takes e4? We're talking like clear pawn up after queen takes b2, clear queen up. Pawn up, no, queen up. I'm a queen up after queen takes b2. Is because they're impatient or because they don't see critical position? No. They're impatient and they don't know any better. And they don't know how to play longer games. So that's a nice move you've got there. That's a nice freaking move. b3, rook takes d4. I don't really want to give him my my b pawn. Generally, like, human beings are extremely impatient. You would think like chess players would necessarily um, be better than average, but I'm constantly surprised. No, no queen h4. I didn't consider that. Queen h4? What are you talking about? Dude, what are you talking about? Oh, queen b4, sorry. There was a chat pause. Yeah, pause to scroll. Sorry, queen b4, yeah, I considered it. My bad. Um, so all right. We're up the pawn. Maybe it's better to play bishop g2. I don't know, but I want to protect my e pawn. We got the extra pawn. And I've been studying Rubinstein games lately. He's got 12 minutes to 4. Queen d6. Designs. Native designs. So what's his deal? Look at this guy. No bullet games. 1898 in Blitz. Not an impressive high rating. 2100 in Rapid. So he's actually not a player who's playing a lot of fast chess. But he's still playing quick. I would say too quick. Sorry, Nils, your chat was, I thought it was queen h4. Yeah, I looked at queen b4. Only the shadow knows which is better, but queen b4 was a candidate move. The time situation. At the end of the day, I guess I shouldn't judge players by their ratings at all. When you played a lot of games with people, you'd think the ratings would be fairly accurate. So my king is a little bit shaky here. What is he doing with bishop f5? He's going to play e5. Good thing I caught that in time. He's trying to trap my bishop. I'm trying to trap my bishop. Apparently. Thought he was trying to trap my bishop. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. 1500s from India. I wonder what's the fastest anyone's ever gone from legit 1500 to GM. I should not have let him play e5. But we should still be fine. Because now this pawn is kind of loose. Repunch is just here for the chat. But at least he poses interesting questions. You break 1800 over the board. But that's like Dutch rating. We're talking Dutch ratings, right? It's similar to FIDE. But with less accreditation. Accredited. Less accredited. Quickly. I really want to try to set up this rook takes h4 check thing, you know, with my king on h2 on the diagonal with his queen. I just honestly didn't want to get rook check. He's what a move. Queen e5. Jesus Christ, dude. He's like squeezing me on the clock and positionally. It's a little bit unbelievable. Had about enough of this, man. And who's Manganese Carlson? Rook a2. Holy shit. Magnesium Carlson. See the time speed he's putting on me here? Time speed. I mean, dude, this guy is like hyper fucking strong and insanely fast. I mean, 1898 blitz. Why is he so fast if his blitz rating's lower than his classical or whatever? You know, that's really annoying, dude. The B pawn will do the honors. Can you stop jinxing me, please? I'm not even sure if white is better here, dude. He has so much compensation. Brooke, seriously? Nils, seriously? I'm gonna like answer you with 3 minutes left. Rook d2 instead of a3 wasn't stronger. Talking to me? Rook where? What? Queen b5. So there goes the honors. The honors system. Yeah, I'm losing that pawn. I don't care. Put the rook on the wrong square. I'm not winning this. Why didn't I put a rook on the other square? Is he so fast? It's unbelievable, dude. Okay. That wasn't too disturbing. Look at this. This is not an analysis stream. It's a tournament. Nils. He missed queen h6, which is pretty unbelievable. And now he's threatening me again. The draw. The guy played like a goddamn genius. I mean, how can he be 1800 in blitz? It's like impossible, dude. That's impossible. There's no way you would be 1800 in blitz if you can play this well. My mom would be 1800 in blitz, and she didn't know how to move the pieces. And she had Alzheimer's. It's fucking impossible, dude. And he's been like pressing me on the clock. Look at this. Boom, tactic, boom, tactic. Here. Uh, minute 30. I mean, look how he's playing for time. He's like actively playing for the flag. Jesus Christ. The best possible move there. You're telling me this guy doesn't play blitz and bullet? He's actively like flagging me with amazing blitz skills. Yeah, rook c5, extremely strong move. Probably like only move. Another unbelievable move. Look at this guy's technique. It's unbelievable. Totally, totally unbelievable. Look at this game. I mean, you're telling me you're 1896 in blitz, dude? That's just obscene. How could he be 1896 in blitz, dude? How well he played. What are you talking about? the end game stage for move 33 on out was like perfect. That's just ridiculous, dude. I mean, whatever. That's a master of playing black, dude. I mean, whoever was playing black, in that pawn down ending or the last 30 moves there was definitely at least an NM. I mean, the guy's already got undefeated with a 2390 performance rating. I mean, look at my score, dude, against this guy. If you think about my score, how good my score is against him, his technique was unbelievable. Good. But not only did he handily save the game, he almost won on time. He drew a clearly worse position easily without making any inaccuracies and did it fast. Trackist? That's new. This is a new person. 2072. If they're 2072, okay. But I was talking about blitz rating last game. I don't mind if people are 2100 rapid, but their blitz rating is higher. But he's playing amazing blitz speed, and his rating in blitz is 1800. Give me a break. And then no one's berserking, dude. Why is no one berserking? This is the third game, dude. Berserk people, what is the point of this time control if you're going to play 20 minutes to my 10? Stupid. I'm not going to play G4. Bijak, can you ban Repunj for writing bullshit in tournament chat? No, but I could report him to moderators. It's not total bullshit. I mean, he just is like chat. He's like chat shadow banned. Why am I playing this line? All right, it's not that bad. So is that guy in chat that called me daddy? Was he like the guy? He was saying like he's answering, like, thanks, daddy. Is that the guy? After all those years, he's like dissing me. I don't know, but yeah, okay. Thanks for getting your FM brother to log on your account and play for you. Nice job. Sack draw has tipped 509, taking us up to 1429.33, and that's a random number. Illust 23 is followed. That was a good job. Your FM level brother played pretty well there. I wouldn't have given him time odds if I'd known he was a FIDE master. Jesus Christ. You know? Seriously. What are your thoughts on the game of blame? All right, dude. No, I'm not interested. Just turn the chat off. This is not the forum for that now. We're hosting a tournament. Repunch. Try to stay relevant to what we're doing. Okay. Okay, f4 castles. If f5, you don't have bishop c4 here, so you're gonna have to go back, which loses a lot of time. Mr. Slow is in second place. Schumacher in first. What's the plan, man? I understand what Black's doing here. I'm just trying to think of what the best antidote is. And we're clearly going to have to play bishop f3 to secure d5. It's like the same guy or something. Everyone's the same. They have like some ridiculously low blitz rating. Like, really, here's another one. How are you 1700? You better start making some blunders. It just doesn't make sense. Like, you're 1700 in blitz and you're 2000 plus in rapid and classical, and you're like fast. Why does everybody have the same like low blitz ratings? Blitz is easy, man. To be 1800 in blitz is easy. Asterby could be 1800 in blitz easy if he didn't like do crazy stuff. It's not that hard to get to 1800 blitz. All you have to do is just like not blunder on a regular basis. It's really not difficult. Already this guy seems suspiciously good. So with b5, everybody's good. I mean, this is really weird. Where did this guy come from? Hardcore Swiss. It's a brand new account. Opened September 6th. Puzzles 2300 and 1700 in blitz. He started off with 2600 in puzzles. Okay, that's believable. Obviously, if you're 2600 in puzzles, you would be, 1700 in blitz. He has enough games you're looking for more players. Mr. Coffee is the voice of reason. I'm just frustrated that every freaking account I play fits the same exact parameters. Mr. Coffee, are you trying to say you admitted him to the team? Are you trying to take responsibility? Is that another way of saying I'm sorry, I fucked up, I admitted him? Because just say it outright, You accept responsibility. Okay. 3 attackers against e4. And only 2 defenders. And is my count correct? The count? Ha ha ha. Knight takes c5, not great. g5 drops a pawn. Queen e2 makes sense. Jesus Christ. Or does it? Does it really? Look at this guy go, dude. I can't wait for him to cheat so I can ban him, dude. So he has a game already? His game in the tournament already? He drew sack draw 22-16 already. Playing the London system. What an asset to the team. All right. That was a good move, man. Offering a draw on move 14. But what's the minimum number of moves you have to make for it to be counted? It's always a good idea to offer like a draw against shady new accounts, sack draw. You can never go wrong with that strategy. I particularly like his 2600 puzzle rating. Okay, he's fallen down to like 23 now. He might be legit. I just don't trust anybody. The point of our team is that we have players we can trust. So far, I played. Wait, what was my first game? I won the first game. Right, against Shockey. Shockey has left the building, probably. How much you guys want to bet, like, Ripun Schwansal has been banned from Hikaru's stream? I appreciate Ripun's, like, you know, passionate questioning, but this just isn't the moment for it. This is not the moment. We I don't know what we're doing. B4, A5? Does that serve a purpose? Probably not. Developing pieces. Knight C5 is really freaking annoying. So I'm facing the same time situation. How does Mr. Slowhand have so many points, dude? How did he get so many points so quickly? He's Mr. Slow. He has a turtle next to his name. And he's like a really, really low blitz rating. And he's racked up the maximum points. He's also suspiciously not chatting today. He must be on vacation again on his phone. Plays faster on his phone. But more mouse slips. I like playing the Knight of Flick. It's a Sozin. Whoa. This is a freaky move. Freaky move syndrome. He's just quick and I don't know what to do. Everything looks good. It's all good till somebody loses an eye. I don't remember the last time I played someone who like played slower than me. That's scary. You know, when I started playing chess, there used to be like 50% of the opponents I played were actually slower than me. and 50 were faster or something like that. And now it's like everyone plays faster than me because the only thing that's important in online chess is playing fast. And it's such such a stupid mistake. And it's all to do with like bullet chess and the online chess culture being like perverted. But it still doesn't make it fun. It doesn't make it fun to have to like feel this pressure. I'm constantly behind on time. Okay, I'm berserking. They're supposed to berserk and they don't. And I'm 10 minutes behind on the clock and they're trying to flag me. Exactly like last game. I should be a heavy favorite in this tournament and I'm already way back in 5th place. I'm berserking and every single opponent doesn't berserk. Why? It's 10 minutes and you're playing fast anyway. Why don't you berserk back? I'm berserk. I'm berserk peer pressuring people. The whole tournament is designed to berserk and then they don't berserk, which is really annoying. I'll just make it 6 hours next time, the arena. All right? I'm complaining about people playing too fast, but I mean, I'm only going to be able to play like 5 games at this rate. All of my games take half an hour. Uh-huh. What are you up to there? Knight d7 with the quickness. Telethon. Jesus, dude. Telenovela. This is really something. This guy's all about playing for time. Again. Really annoying, man. Take. Don't want to take. I don't know. Bishop g1. Is that any better? I mean, I like to. I don't know. It's like the same player that I played in round 3. Like I'm playing a repeat of 10-year-old. Exactly the same ratings. Look at the similarity. 1898, 2117, 2012. 1772, 2072, 2032. I mean, it's almost identical. Might be the same player. Yeah, I would kind of like suspect that a little. Very similar. He missed queen b7. The ratings are almost identical. You could have another one of those Merle Dixon situations. This is like his first real mistake. I mean, queen b7 was queen b7 was the whole point. He had set that up and then doesn't do it. No, don't remove him, Mr. Coffee. I enjoy being paranoid. What would I do if I wasn't sitting around being paranoid that all the new players are suspicious? I don't think he's a computer. I'm just saying it's funny. It's just funny. I don't get anybody who's not like trying to flag me. instead of trying to play the best moves. It's the same exact theme every game. I just realized my g5 pawn is hanging. What's up with that, dude? I literally, like, didn't even realize I was hanging the g5 pawn. So that's good to know. What does he do? What is he doing now? Don't tell me he's thinking. Too late for that. None of that thinking stuff. If knight a4 b3, I win a piece. Knight b7 is a good square. You know, all of his options are good, basically. He missed one key move. I mean, bishop f2, queen b7. Triple attacking e4 is awkward for me. He has to calculate. Queen takes d6, knight takes e4. That's the whole point. He just doesn't calculate. Or maybe he does, but he missed it. He's 2600 in puzzles, which is not, as they say, a mean achievement. Achievement get. He's got a Roy Lopez knight. Not ideal. He could have played this better. But that's my whole point, you know. Stop playing for time and try to play the best moves. Why is he running out of time? Because he couldn't find a move. Someone on sound is here. I didn't realize it was you who said that. If there's anyone that ever makes a blog, it's going to be my blog. If I ever make a blog, it's going to be my blog on time management. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Okay. Oh, you're setting up d5? None of that now. You can't be having any of that d5 stuff. But I'm also allergic to hard work, which really makes writing difficult. Good to see you back, Mr. Someone on Sound. I know you've had an interesting life these days. How are things doing? I'm sorry you missed the Simon on Sunday. This looks like a really good move by our hero, by the way. Got a 1.5 minute time edge. Yes, I'm not feeling it, but you keep getting up, right? Well, me, it's not easy. I do keep getting up. I don't know why. You tell me how this guy's 1772 in Blitz. I'd love to see those games. Almost everyone has some kind of really whack Blitz rating. Oh, wow. Look at that move. Look at that move. Bishop takes d5. Oh, man. Now we're talking tactics. Look at this guy. Bishop f3, rook d7, bishop d1. We're rook d6. There's a classic endgame. Yeah, I don't know, man. This guy's account is super suspicious. Look at this game he's playing here. I mean, he's 1700 in blitz. Coming up with defenses like rook a6, rook d6, etc. And give me a break, dude. You're doing the nils thing, you know? It's sudden death. I'm trying not to lose on time. And then making like random suggestions. You can ask me that question if I have 7 plus 5. But I'm not going to sit here analyzing variations when I'm going to lose on time. Mr. Slow is now way in front with 16. I mean, dude, what is he doing? He's another one, 1859. Of course. Did you say bishop c5? Sorry. Thus we get spoiler from Bijak. No spoilers, Bijak. Yeah, this plays like the other guy. They're like all clones, man. Everyone's like a clone of one another. E4. E4. He's going to queen the pawn. The moves he comes up with. And he's still ahead on time. Look at this guy. Are you serious? Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Yep. I agree, it's suspicious. Now I agree. Let's ban him. He should be banned. Definitely. It's just too amazing. I mean, he just hung a piece. Are you fucking serious? You play like a computer for the last like 20 moves, and now you drop a knight? What? Dude, whatever. Let's get rid of him. This account is fishy, dude. You gotta ban him for dropping a knight. Mouse slip. What a freaking weird game, dude. He wasn't winning, although it was close. I don't know, man. Don't ban him, but keep him on the monitor. Keep it on the monitor, man. This game I asked for an analysis. There it is. 4 inaccuracies, 1 blunder. We know the blunder, right? 2 blunders. I just give up, man. I can't get a normal game. All right, back to tournament. That was fun. Mr. Slow just crushing everyone? Really? He's had some less tough pairings compared to me. Mr. Slow with a 2393 performance. Mr. Slow is 1859 in Blitz. It's rapid, not Blitz, but it's fast rapid, fastish rapid, with no increment. Schumacher, mostly berserking. Mr. Slow's not berserking. But how does Mr. Slow get 6 games without berserking done so quickly and win them all? How does he do that? He got 6 games completed without any berserking, and he has 16 points. He has 1 berserk. All right, we're halfway done. Every single game I've had took half an hour. No, don't berserk. No, Astrobate, don't berserk. Wouldn't want to do that. You're going to do this too? Seriously? All right, that's it. I'm not going to bother to, like, make it, you know, berserking anymore. Why do I bother? I don't understand. This is the 4th opponent in a row who doesn't berserk. What is the point of this tournament if my opponent's never berserk back? What are you doing? Masturbate, that's not cool. You can't just give me a point like that, dude. It's not fair to the other players. Nothing he does, I'm okay with. You know, not berserking, resigning. You can't just give me a free point, Astrobate. That's unfair to the other players. You have to put up a fight. Richard, thank you for berserking finally. Our first opponent who berserked. Let's play d4. I played e4 last game. Astrobate, you can't do that. That's bad sportsmanship. It's not fair to other players, competitively speaking, to resign after 2 moves. And plus, I enjoy playing against you. And it's a good chance for you to get practice. You're missing the whole point, man. You know, you get a chance to play a good player. You should take advantage of it. This is almost like you're playing against the Scotch or something, but I don't think it's appropriate here, Richard. Black clearly is worse. Clearly is worse, or is clearly worse? Tempting to play d5. d5, knight b8. How bad is it? That's the question on everybody's mind. Let's try it out. An unusual approach. I normally try to play flexibly, and this is a little bit more dramatic. I'm really trying to punish black. I don't think he should take, though. But maybe it's not so bad. Interesting move here, e5. Not really. Okay, so it's like an Alekhine. Bishop b5. Asteroid would play bishop b5. Wouldn't you? Admit it. Admit it. Now, if d6 hits Alekhine, yep. French exchange. Gotta give Richard credit for original play in the opening. And it's not, he ended up with a position that's, you know, arguably not that bad. Very botchy. We had a Hungarian FM who used to play really weird stuff like this, and I played him once. Passed away. Very botchy. Really exaggeratedly hyper modern, over the top type stuff. D6, E6, knight C6, H6, A6, you know, all that. And he would beat weaker players with it, but you can't get away with it against strong players. I like Richards. Mr. Slow is really in kill mode today. He said he played in the tournament. I hope I don't get paired with Mr. Slow. Saxac Draw has tipped $5.09, guys. We're up to 14.29.33. So I think he messed up. There's some really bad zero alcohol grapefruit lemon sort of beer here, pseudo beer. Liver. It's a rest day for my liver. So you're going to allow b4? This is probably not a good idea. You need to play a5 there. Now I'm going to keep you in the freezer. Pawns should be tracked by pawns, not pieces. But on the other hand, could run into issues at some point later with the diagonal. So this is about more than just protecting the pawn. This is very bad now. I mean, if he plays a5, I don't know, slightly worse. With his knight on a6, he's clearly worse. Yeah, this is what I expected. Now I take on c6, I guess. And I mean, black's position looks very sketchy. Still, it's not easy. Yeah, that's sickeningly sweet. It was better when it was really hot. Now this stuff is kind of gross. He has bishop a6, I mean e6. Bad structure for black. We're very sus. You didn't want to go all the way to very sus? It's like Veritas. Project Veritas. Very sus. 19 players. Well, like 3 of them are the same person, but that doesn't count, right? We're not setting any records here. But 19, yeah. I mean, it's good if a lot of them actually play. Usually only half of them play. It's hard for me to get my own students to play. Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee is the excuse that he's working, supposedly. I love this bishop d8, bishop d7. You know you're dealing with someone who plays the Dutch defense, right? Queen d6. Ghostbusters. The sad thing about taking d6 is kind of like frees up his pieces. I mean, I'm afraid of that. Giving him scope for his pieces. Taking that pawn almost like helps black. Isn't that frightening? The pawns are the soul of chess. What's black's best move here? Well, obviously. That's easy to say. Question is, what do I do after his best move? Maybe nothing. It's amazing how hard it is to win a chess game, isn't it? You know, when you go to the local bar and the bartender has a chess set and they're like, "Hey, can you beat me in 10 moves?" But you can't beat me in 10 moves. It's really hard to beat anybody in like less than 20 moves. Really. At least for me it is. I could never win those bets, you know. Oh no. Inconsistent. You know, I just realized that he played bishop d8 because the bishop was hanging. I didn't even realize why. I just realized his bishop was hanging. That's why you played that move. All right. So what's Richard's blitz rating? Blitz rating 1603. Ratings seem pretty appropriate. I mean, there's always been this inflationary thing with the rapid ratings. I don't fully understand it. Does any Mr. Coffee, do you understand the science behind that? Like why? Do you understand why rapid ratings are always higher than blitz ratings? Science of ratings. Budapest Olympiad. India crushing it with 6 out of 6. Oh no. Yeah, he's not afraid. Hmm. Right? Why are ratings higher? I don't think anyone answered the question. I'm just asking a simple question. I don't know. You know, since the ratings, since rapid ratings, I mean, since I've been playing on here, it seems like rapid ratings continuously got a little bit, have continuously been higher than blitz ratings. I don't understand like the statistical reasons for that stuff. I would assume they would be basically the same. People play more blitz games than rapid rate games. First of all, you think it would take longer to get a higher rating because it takes more games or whatever. Mr. Slow must have run into a tough opponent. Schumacher. Mr. Slow. Mr. Slow is. Oh, okay. Mr. Slow is 1376 in chess 960. Well, that's believable. He's really sandbagging in chess 960. That's taking it to a new level, man. I'm gonna settle for just like maybe winning a piece here. Wasn't the most elegant solution. I guess I'm not even winning a piece, to be honest. Not really threatening anything special. Not really any good reason that I can think of. Could be people are just that much worse in Blitz than Rapid. More computers in Rapid than Blitz, right? That was maybe a dubious move to play bishop takes h7. Because I take the threat off of his knight, you know. Look, ma, no mate. Not a lot of pawns left here. Pawns have left the building. No, when you think about it, this is not so easy. Pawn population. The pawn population is in decline. Pawn population. Only 2 pawns left with an extra bishop. You trade off all the pieces. If you trade all the pieces, you get a draw. I mean, trade all the pawns, you get a draw. Rook and knight versus rook. Nothing to see here, folks. You got to take. I have to win this with just 2 pawns left. If you manage to trade off all the pawns. I don't know if I ever got to that position, you know? Rook, bishop, and knight versus rook and knight. It's actually an interesting endgame. And I think it's a draw. Trading rooks would be a little risky here. Down to my last nuggets. See, this is not easy. I might have to do rook and bishop mate. I mean, rook and bishop mate. Knight and bishop mate. We haven't had one of those in a while. I love doing those. And messing them up. He didn't want it. He didn't want it. Unbelievable. Why didn't I play knight d4 maybe? Richard's going to lose on time. Your other Richard. Keeps getting increment or something. I don't like your rook on the 7th rank. Check. Check. Now that would be easy to win. Stop harassing my stuff, man. I don't want to trade off my pawn. Oh, he's willing. Ready, willing, and able. Ready, willing, enabled. Oh no. Another check. That's awkward. Here? Here? It's like bishop and knight, but it's not. Alright. Good game. Closing in on Mr. Slow, the unbreakable. What's up here? Mr. Slow against Schumacher. 13 minutes to 1. So let me understand this. Is somebody berserking here? You're telling me like neither of them berserked? There's no way. Neither of them berserked? Look at Mr. Slow's score against Schumacher. It's like crushing. And he's lower rated. Look at that score. 6.5, 1.5. There's no way somebody's using their time in this tournament. Mr. Slow is brutal with increment, but without increment... Are you serious? Like, neither of them berserked? And Mr. Slow used 18.5 minutes, and Schumacher just 8.5? Weights a pawn down. I'd say if Mr. Slow had increment, he might be the favorite. But he's in trouble with no increment. Schumacher would probably like go crazy and mess it up if Mr. Slow had increment. But here I think it's just too much. It's over. The White King has less cover than Black. Well, maybe not. It's not so simple. Yeah, Mr. Slow, I think I don't know. I think he like I don't know. He like purposely sandbags his ratings. Nefedov is close too. Someone on sound. Nefedov. Mr. Slow. They're the three biggest sandbaggers. Well, anyway, like Mr. Slow can't save the game with that kind of time. There's no way, you know. It would have to take like a brutal cheapo. There's no cheapos here. He's a pawn down with no compensation. Oh, he's actually not a pawn down. Oh, I was thinking he was a pawn down the whole time. He's just getting flagged. Yeah, offer a draw. Schumacher is going to win and take the lead. The sack draw is on 11. Richard has 8. 10-year-old. 10-year-old lost the game to sack draw. Wow. Finally. Uber driver's undefeated. Nefedov played just 1 game. Redusa came, played 3 games. Alireza 3 games. Oh, guys, don't leave us. Morales played 1 game and left. Nimzo Floridian. Nils. Nils is just here for the commentary. Here he is. Don't tell me you're not berserking, dude. Game's just, it takes too long. Narcolepsy. He's a kleptomaniac. guilted Nilsson to berserking. You want to try a cigarette with your beer, don't you? You really want to have a cigarette with your beer. G3. That's probably a good move. Why not? Sorry, buddy. Do Mr. Slow. You're thinking I know it's a crime here. It's not a crime, and I'm happy that someone else thinks. But you take it to a kind of extreme. Well, the problem is Mr. Slow's game is really designed. His time use is designed for increments. He's very good at increments, so you have to play a little differently without the increment. It's not a crime on my stream to think, but it's a crime in online chess to think. I know, totally. Mainline Fianchetto King's Indian. Well, I mean, there's several main lines. Like this is one of them. I used to play this way, very long ago. You're playing like I don't know. It's looking like Lilienthal. Lilienthal is white. So I have knight g4 now. Does that do anything? Bishop e3. This might well be an actual variation. All right, let's try it. I don't know. Oh, you saw that. Amazing. Technically where? Okay, so now we have two options, at least. I don't know if this is best or not. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that and just consider f5. Holy moly, Batman. Nils, I didn't realize you were so, tactic oriented. He's multi-dimensional. He uses both strategic and tactical concepts in his play. He's a universal player. When I want to roll the dice to go to a casino, perhaps. I just played 5-card Omaha. It's kind of like gambling. The variance is so great in Omaha 5-card that it's like it's basically the same as gambling, playing roulette. So knight c5, queen c2, a5. What's my point? Nils is not really playing with a plan here. Knight c5, queen c2. F4 is interesting. I don't like Nils's position. It looks like weird. There's a lot of weaknesses at this point. But I could play knight c5, queen c2. Then what? You know, e4, and then what? What am I doing? What am I freaking doing, man? This is probably the most I've thought on a move today. I don't see it. That's bad too. All right, well, speaking of rolling the dice, I don't know. I don't really have a clear idea what I want to do, but this can't be bad. Basically, it's a blitz game. Quickly went with a passive reaction. Passive master. I don't like white's position. Did it just develop? I've been thinking about putting my knight on e6. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Knight a4. Jesus Christ. It is Lilienthal. He's still alive. Holy shit, man. He must be like 107. Lilienthal's favorite move. Jesus Christ. It's a Dutch. I have no idea what I'm doing now. What is going on? I guess I should just start playing the Dutch, man. The Leningrad Dutch. E3. Good play. Pawn sacrifice. It's a huge sacrifice. Snack on my sacrifice. My sacrifice. What? Bro. Pass the bomb. What are you doing? Bill's totally freaked out. He was playing so well. It's a total freak out. Oh my god. No. No. Epic. I believe he did this. Wow, it's a close race for first place. Four-way horse race. Mr. Slow not playing. Schumacher is playing chess. Oh, Chess Riddler is here. Now he could throw a wrench in the works. The chess joker. I almost want to take your bishop. This is so materialistic. Hmm. Wait a minute here. Bishop b3. It's a freaky move. That's not a good move. Obviously. I like this knight on a4 though, I have to say. He really planned that. He planned that really well. Lilienthal would have been proud. The shuffling. Shuffleboard. He's got a place for that knight to go. Shuffle knight. Shuffle-o. Clearly, you need another beer. All right. Nils plays like he's playing in fits and starts. I'm definitely seeing a player who doesn't play enough in that game. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter, man. Nils, this isn't important. I mean, it's better. It's more important what you do in your club games where the time control is longer. You know, this fast time control doesn't matter. Chess Riddler. Wow, what a position! God, look at that. Chess Riddler's never been known. He's never been known to take any risks whatsoever. Mm. That's not good. I'm not sure though. I mean, is Black necessarily winning, even if he's up 2 or 3 pawns? If he can't, if you can't like, yeah, you're probably winning. He's winning. Taking down Schumacher. Downtown with the upset. Well, not even an upset. I mean, actually, Chess Riddler might be higher rated. All right, Richard, take 2. E4 this time. I know it makes me feel like I'm playing the London system. Playing the Italian game, it's not as embarrassing as playing the London system. It's actually, often an open game. Okay. This is not supposed to be good. Just saying. So we're threatening rook e1. And you can't play bishop d6 because it drops a knight. So defending the e5 pawn is the problem. It's not easy. How do you defend your e5 pawn? Ah. That's like my knight a5 move. But I mean, if you want to do this, honestly, just play knight a5 right away. That's my patented butterfly hunter. Is butterfly hunter here? Nimzo Floridian. Nimzo Floridian and we said the Godfather variation. You might as well just play knight a5. I called it a butterfly hunter. I knew that something wasn't right, dude. But here it's definitely not appropriate. The position is really open. Open sesame. You should just play the Godfather, the butterfly. Butterfly defense. Sorry, man. Dragonflies are more manly than butterflies. I'm sorry about calling you by the wrong name there. Oh no, pawn takes. This could result in a total disaster. He didn't expect that. Can black not lose a piece now? Look before you leap. Oh, Repunj Bonsall joined the tournament? Wow. That's right. More action, less talk, Repunj. Disaster for Richard. He should definitely play the Godfather. We're getting easy ones. And Asterbait didn't help. Okay, zero gravity, 1900, 32 games, 249. He's got 249 rapid games. He's got the normal suspicious ratings, but whatever, I have to accept him. Okay. So, yeah, Mr. Slow's been kind of... I got the gift win from Masturbate, and then 2 games against Richard that I won pretty quickly. So suddenly, yeah, I'm way out in front. Arenas are all about, like, the luck of the pairings. In India, there was a very recent case of a 2050 rated player going to 2600. Oh my god. In like 1 year or something? Case is right. Unban me? Oh. Well, I mean, how are you banned? You're like chat banned? What? What do you mean he's banned? Unbanned? How? Why is he asking me to unban him? He's in the tournament. Reduce C. I mean, what are you asking me about? Like on Twitch? You're not banned here. Oh. What are you, Eddie? No, that's the crazy guy. I don't know what your account was. Shocky's been timed out. You're not Amaro, are you? Calling me daddy? Oh no. It's your last chance. See, we're always We're always forgiving here. It's important. Give people a second chance. Second and last chance. Can I get back where I was? I hate going into mod mode. I really thought you were the guy I was playing, though, when I banned you. Alright. 2 strikes rule. Eddie the crazy guy remains banned. Yep. The WGM. Valia from Croatia raided me on Sunday, and immediately after she raided me with like 40 people, some kind of one of those like psychopathic like accounts must have come over. It came over in the boat with the other raiders, and I got this crazy Eddie. Crazy Eddie. We haven't had any really psycho, trolls in a long time. They're usually either like sexually perverted or what else? Obsessed with like, right wing neo Nazis or murderers and stuff like that. Something really extreme. But Crazy Eddie just asked me this question, like, and then when I answered, he pasted and copied a lot of crap. From his mom's basement, no doubt. Oh, reduced. They were reduced, and they got paired with me immediately. All right, let's berserk. No London system. All right. Thank you for not playing the London system. Ooh. Schumacher playing BC. No spoilers. What happened to Bob? Your guess is as good as mine. I think I banned him for the 800th time. He only, he doesn't last very long. You feel like I let Bob back many times. Wow, Chess Zebra. You didn't even experience really you didn't really experience the like prime Bob era either. You only got to see like the very late Bob, so I think you missed out. A lot of people really loved him, especially Pavel. Who else? The problem when you get with people, you get with people is that they have some kind of, what I would call this guy's 1500 question mark in 82 games. Not great. Here we go again. I think C6 is okay. What you get with people is like they have all these bad qualities, but then they have some kind of redeeming qualities. So it's always a battle between their really fatal flaws and then these good qualities. And you got to keep like figuring out like which is more important. Or what outweighs what. Political stuff always triggered him. Really, I think he's still not over the Iraq war. Yeah. Sounds like the kind of guy you would basically, have to hide Donald Trump from it in his golf cart. I mean, No, e6. Pawn row. It's a pawn row. Russia was justified. No, I mean, dude, a lot of people are. They have like political. Well, I mean, they're getting exposed to propaganda from some source. I mean, I know good people who believe bad propaganda, and they're just naive. I mean, it doesn't make them bad people. Um, but it depends on how far you go with it, right? This guy seems pretty freaking good, no? I'm paranoid. Everybody's too good. No, I know this is an interesting game. Bob would probably Well, he would just do that to provoke me because he knows I don't like him. The problem is you don't see like Bob was difficult because he had these like real beliefs, and then he also would just like do stuff to provoke, you know, and so that's that's really kind of messed up, because we don't know where you're really where's your real, we have to decipher what's real and what's just shit you're saying, what's your sincere belief, and what's stuff you actually believe in, and what's just stuff you're doing to provoke. And I mean, I have better things to do with my time than try to figure out, which is which. I mean, I guess we take with the bishop instantly. Insta knight d4. So I guess b4. What tactical puzzles have you done today? Bob, yeah, he's a troll. Of course he's a troll, but he also has these like sincere beliefs. He's a troll who also had sincere beliefs, so it was always like, well, you're like bipolar or what? What's your problem? Yeah, and then he's a troll who would like get triggered. Like he can give it out, but he can't take it, type of stuff. Now, if I go here, oh well, thanks for bringing up a great conversation. And really, did I see the Bermuda party? I didn't get invited. I haven't been close to the Bermuda organizers in a long, long time, since like 2003. So I'm not on the radar anymore. I don't get Bermuda party invite. Although I have a friend who went. I'll have to ask them how it was. The biggest party of the Olympiad. Everyone's funny with the weirdest questions he asks. Where does he get this stuff? I feel like a chess talk show host. Chess gossip blog. Start a chess gossip blog. Could be the Mari Povich of chess. What's happening here? Oh my god. Now what? Knight d4. Rook c8. Oh, knight c5. That's another possibility. I forgot that was my original plan. You saw Mari live? Yeah, Mari's classy. Classy. I saw an article about him the other day. He and his wife of like 40 years said their secret to like a 40-year marriage was like never taking life too seriously or something like that. I think he's still alive, man. No, I'm pretty sure he's not dead. Not dead yet. I think he's like 80 or something. That I guess that's kind of part of the point, you know. Something like 80. Believes in Martians. Well, that's good for views. Not believing in Martians is probably bad for viewership. When you're doing the Mari Povich show, rook takes a2. Reducer. You're reducing me. I keep wanting like b3 to work. Rook a2. Why not? I can play rook a2. Apparently telling that pets, of course it is. Do you think that Donald Trump really believes people are eating pets in Springfield? Or is that even important, you know? Of course not. Donald Trump was like the first person to get like the COVID vaccine because he was like terrified he would get sick and die. And then he's like pretending he's a vaccine skeptic. It's not about what you really believe, it's just what you want the base to believe. Stop it though. Nils, play chess, man. Stop talking about this stuff. You're distracting me from playing chess. Stop that now. Chess Zebra is actually a problem. You need to stop this now in the chat. Stop talking and start playing some chess, Chess Zebra. Reduci is slightly worse. Moving chat is good for viewership. I see. I just have to train myself not to pay attention. Sorry. I'll get some games for you guys to play in the chat room. All right. Yeah. Well, whatever. Fully developed. Now, Mort. You're not talking about Morton Downey, are you? Mort? The only Mort I can think of is Morton Downey. No, I don't. Conservative talk show host. Okay. I don't know about that. I'm talking about, look, check this out. Knight takes c6. That's a neat move. Yes, Morton Downey Jr. What? Speaking of people, is he still alive? That's an is he still alive for sure. That guy was like a nutcase 25 years ago. But I thought he was just crazy. Some kind of freak. He was the one you saw live. You didn't even know who you're talking about, man. It could have been like Jerry Springer, and it was all the same to you. That's sad. You don't even know the difference between like Geraldo, Geraldo, Geraldo. You don't know the difference between Geraldo, Jerry Springer. What kind of an American are you? Not even a real American. I mean, God, dude, this guy really better resign soon. It was definitely a talk show. It wasn't a dream. I'm 100% sure about it. It was a talk show. It wasn't a dream. Uh, what else? Dude, those are the best, man. Nils. But the old ones. The era is, the era is really past, with reality and stuff like that, reality TV. It sort of lost its luster. I think the golden era of American talk shows was like late 90s, early 2000s. It was kind of like, yeah, talk show. It was a cross between like professional wrestling and talk show. Everybody knew it was like made up and fake, but they liked it anyway. Of course, you got some that are more real than others. The Insta ID of Sledgy. No, I don't use Instagram, bro. Oh no, we're playing Root Punch Bonsall. See, and if you had been watching American talk shows when you were 5, you'd been a very different person now. I started watching American talk shows when I was 5, but they were much more wholesome in my era, so it wasn't that dangerous for me. I wasn't warped like I would be if I was born 10 or 15 years later. Oh no, another Bishop G5. Everybody plays that. This is okay, but nothing special. Bishop G5 shouldn't really be dangerous. And now you're getting close to the Nefedov variation. It's a delayed Nefedov. Nephidophilus. If Pavel was Greek, he would be Pavel Nephidophilus. Pavillus Nephidophilus. You learn English when you're 13, 15. That's kind of late, dude, isn't it? For like Dutch people. I thought you're supposed to like start like in early school. You don't start English in like fourth grade or something. I assumed everybody started learning English in like third grade or something. Like Germany was fifth grade. I would think like 13 to 15 is pretty late. Wow. My yeah, my son probably it's probably the same in Hungary. He knows how to speak English anyway, but he still had English class in like starting in like fifth grade probably. Nils, play more chess, man. He couldn't take it after that first game. What's up, man? If d5, knight b4, I could play knight b4, and if bishop c4, my knight my knight isn't necessarily going to get trapped on b4, so I could play a5. But do I really want to do that? You played a 3-0 game. Why are you playing 3-0? 3-0 is terrible time control. I hate it. It's terrible time control. I mean, it's better to play 3-2 or 5-0. Pawn takes pawn, giving up your central nugget. Is there anything to be said here for knight takes pawn? I really don't know. I don't think so. I don't really like knight takes. So what are you trying to do? Castle queenside with a4? Seems like a good idea. Bishop g4. This is very artificial. I could play something sounder like bishop e6. Soundboard. Hey, what if I played bishop b4? It's insane, isn't it? I play h6. Bishop b4. Okay, it's an approach. I had a student who had a game like this. I mean, if they're going to teach English in European countries, then start exactly like why wait until you're in fifth grade? I think the problem in Hungary is like there's not enough like teachers probably, but I guess in wealthier countries with a good education system, um, like the Netherlands or Germany, you could find enough English teachers with no problem. I would say starting a language much earlier is just way more effective. Oh shit. We're gonna have to do something. It's funny how the Kraken became a four knights. Huh? I bet Nefedov would love this position. You're playing in the Nefedov spirit. He loves to play a4 and have a totally destroyed structure on the queen side. But white also has chances for f4 if I play too slowly here. I think taking is a no-brainer, but it's not necessarily the best move. I don't think that's my best move. Black should be more patient. Knight e5 is too far out of play. Knight e3, knight c4. Knight e7 is a decent move. But how strong is f4? Is it too slow? Maybe I should castle. Castle early and often. He played f4 instantaneously. I don't think that's a good move, dude. It's not a good move. Not the best move for sure. You don't need to do this. You should do that if I don't castle. To me, from my perspective, white has no reason to play f4. He could just come back with like knight e3 and look at these squares. Make a lot of moves there, but f4 is very risky. I don't like it. Pawn takes, e5, knight takes, rook takes f5, or do I grab the pawn? Like pawn takes e5, queen takes f5, rook takes f5, queen takes c3. Looks good. I have no problem, no qualms. My children dominate in kindness. Are you talking grammar again? My children donate in kindness. Donate in kindness. Chasibra. They're kindness words at school. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking grammar. Caps are not really good for grammar examples. All caps grammar examples. No, I don't agree with some of the sound. He didn't have to play f4. I think you play f4 under certain conditions. You would have won the sociopath award? Nice. Nice job. The Cheapo award. If only you could play f6 immediately. Is this going to be my last game? Hmm. The piss grinder. I don't know, that doesn't sound good. Are you threatening me? It sounds funny. Like it's something real. It's really close to first grader. That's the trick. I feel a tactic. I feel a tactic coming on. It doesn't work though. Well, I'm 2 pawns up in an endgame. I can do that. Fist bumps. I'm thinking of people putting their hands in like pencil sharpeners, like electric pencil sharpeners. Is that like fist grinding? You would put your hand into like the electric pencil sharpener. That would be cause for your teachers to suspect you're a sociopath. Oh no, A5. Hmm? He'll do anything not to resign. This is going to be his only game of the tournament. You're a violent arguments distributioner. Well, that sounds kind of cool. Oh no, you bought into my bullshit? Rookie game seems really easy. I'm more of a teeth grinder myself. No, I did that. Stalemate. Six. Andy, you are annoying. All right. So Redusa got second place. How did you do that? And how did you play so many games so quickly? He lost his first two games. That's pretty impressive. $8 minutes left. That Fargan's here. Guys, we're just finishing up. We got follows from my Bobo, Roos, and Illust. Oh no, not the Accelerated Dragon. Oh. They got no Maratzis. Why did you think so long on G6? That's weird. If you play the Accelerated Dragon, you would play that move instantly. That's kind of weird. He like thought for a long time when I played Knight C3. Normal Accelerated Dragon player doesn't do that. Now he's transposing to a normal dragon. Okay. That's odd too. I mean, you're playing two knights C6 and you're transposing to the dragon. That's really odd. Masturbate would do that. Lots of dragon players play two knights C6. All right. So I guess you're supposed to start attacking now. Sure about H4 though. H4? This is kind of a weird position with the knight on E5 already. I guess I'll just castle. And then do H4 next. But guys, we're going to run out of time here. There's just not going to be enough time. Now Schumacher could catch up, but he doesn't have a pairing. So it looks like that's the final standings. 6 minutes left. What? Hello, welcome. Welcome, insane raiders from other channels. What insane raiders from other channels? No insane raiders today. Chess Zebra, you're a troll. You're an adult troll. A fistful of dollars. You're thinking a long time again. Mm-hmm. So what's the point? Well, I know what my point is. Playing H5. This looks like a killer dragon. Yeah, black is completely toast here. This is a disaster for black. Has to be completely lost. Thanks for the win. Staffbargen is a gentleman. You can't do this in Dragon. Like taking on h5 with the pawn. Maybe in some openings that's viable, but I don't think I've ever seen an instance where black does that in this opening. You either take it with a knight or you don't take it. I mean, that's your options at that point. Or you play h5, or you play h5 before I have a chance to play h5. But this, I've never seen anyone try to pull that off. This is like he didn't really know the opening. You know, he doesn't. He played knight c6 on move 2. You know, so that's usually a Sveshnikov player. Or well, accelerated dragon. You call this kind of position a hurricane, mate? That's just because you live in Florida. Butterflies don't stand a chance here. Phew, bro. His king is not happy. Maybe this is a mistake, actually. Queen g5 is probably a mistake. But my position is, maybe not. My position is so good that it doesn't matter. Pretty much dragons. 2:18 left. Schumacher didn't get a game. Oh no. Bishop f5. Bishop f5, knight f5. We got to 39. All-time record. But Reduceless Happy got second. And what happened at the end with Schumacher? Schumacher lost to Acerbate. What the heck happened to Schumacher at the end? He totally went on tilt. And on that note, I got to go. Well, there's a minute 30 left. Is anyone still playing? Mr. Slow? Richard? Oh. The one's left playing. Really? Oh no. Chess Riddler. Imzo Floridian. That's a good, wow, that's a good matchup. Nimzo Floridian's 24-13. Yeah, Chess Riddler doesn't like to resign. Not big on resigning. Of course, the Black King's a little open there. I'm not saying anybody has to resign there. Is that the only game remaining? Probably. No. Staffbargen's still playing Tom. Tom's new from the Netherlands in 2100. We ever played? Oh, I did play him once. Wow, what a position. What the heck was the opening here? Oh, it's a bishop e5 check, Sicilian. And how the heck did you get to this position? 11 seconds left in the tournament. Both sides' kings are completely open. You guys aren't big on king safety. I do not play dragon, usually closed. Well, I mean, right. That's the trick. Like I'm playing like knight c3 on move 3 to try to mess up, the opponent's move order. Knight c3 or knight e2. Those are good moves to to disrupt the opponent's move order. You first transpose to accelerated dragon, and then you transpose to a normal dragon. All right, so guys, it's over. Tournament is over. This game doesn't count. Sparkle Horse first place. Performance rating 2330. Radus finishes second. Working very quickly there with 11 games played, coming late and finishing second with a 2150 performance. Schumacher played 15 games, playing like a maniac. Mr. Slow fell short, but played quality chess, and that's the important thing. Richard, 5th place. Saxac draw in 6th. Chess Riddler came late, 7th. Nimzo Floridian, nice to have another strong player on board here. Uber Driver, too slow, obviously. Too many draws, and getting paired with Uber Driver is like fatal. That's a 40-minute game. Asterbait with a record number of games. He has nearly 20 games. He got 27 players at the end. So that's pretty good. Rippunch played 4 games. Nefnov played a couple games. Ali Reza, so everybody participated. Even Morales played a game. So thank you guys for playing, and congratulations to me for winning. But it was, largely luck based on pairings. Anyway, guys, we'll be back on Thursday this week. We'll have our normal analysis stream in 2 days. If I don't get sick, I've got like a cold, but hopefully I'll be fine. So thanks for your support and for following. Mr. Slow just tipped $70.67. No way. Can we make him 3rd place? Mr. Slow. Oh, I hate that one. Sorry. Hate that one. Yeah, that's the best one. All right. For Mr. Slow. How many? $70.67. $70.67, bringing us up to $1,500. We've got $1,000 to go, guys. But thank you. Massive donation from Mr. Slow. And got some games to look at. Maybe somebody can pick up some game from this tournament and submit it for Thursday's analysis stream. Maybe Uber Driver would have a nice boring draw to share with us or something like that. Anyway, guys, we're now 60% of the way there to our goal for the World Senior. Thanks to Mr. Slow largely. And with that, I'm losing my voice. I'm gonna go. Mr. Slow, I can't thank you enough. You've been so generous, basically, being our biggest supporter, along with Asterbait and a few others. Someone on sound, all you guys, thanks for joining us. And we'll be back on Thursday, and hopefully we'll have another Mr. Slow analysis game from the new study on Planinich. See you guys then. Thursday, be there. Bye-bye. Thanks, Move 11. The Founders Club. Very elite group.